Another weekend right after international football for me to report to you that the Black Stars players are firing on all cylinders for their club sides. Jordan Ayew was on target for his side in their 2-all draw. Abdul Fattah, who was excluded from the Ghana Black Stars team, provided an assist. Our Katia man, that is Christopher Babunsu, also found the back of the net in his side's game versus Al Hilal. Also, Mohammed Salisu made a return for his club side, his first start since the start of the season for AS Monaco. Thomas Partey as well, starting for the first time versus his former side, that is Atletico Madrid, for Villarreal. And the one that really made me laugh a little bit when Kudus Mohammed came in and played for his club side, a new club side, Tottenham Hotspur versus former side West Ham United. They tried to boo him, but to no avail. We'll talk about all of them and other players as well. We'll also talk about the Ghana versus England game set for the 2nd of September. The Lionesses, the current European champions, will be facing the Ghana Black Queens, who will be, by that time, preparing for their next African Cup of Nations qualifier, which will subsequently be a World Cup qualifying competition. As usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. After an international break where the Ghana Black Stars players flattered, faltered, and struggled to help us win convincingly, albeit 3 points nonetheless in the match versus Mali. They came into their club side and it was almost like a fresh set of players had gotten to play for their club side. And that is what cements our argument of it being a coaching issue because they are the same players and they are just playing under a new coach. And that is it. They are a bit more consistent at the club side in terms of performances and a bit much more less consistent in terms of performances for the national team. Antoine Semenyo was such a player. He huffed and puffed versus Ghana at the international break. He went to his club side and found the back of the net via the penalty, which won the game for his team, and then provided an assist, which opened the scoring for his side. In the end, AFC Bournemouth won their third consecutive game. They are now in the top half of the table, the top four currently, and right now they could possibly be doing their best. They could do better than they did last season. It has been a great start for them, and Antoine Semenyo is spearheading it. 5 goal contributions in 4 games, 3 goals, 2 assists for the Ghanaian. What an amazing start to the season. After renewing his contract and sticking with AFC Bournemouth, it is bearing fruit and he is making them understand why he is a gem for them. Many are saying that a big club will come for him, but right now he's making his case of being a main man for AFC Bournemouth. Kudus Mohammed went back to the London Stadium to play for Tottenham Hotspur. They stormed the yard and he was able to help his side win 3-0. Unfortunately, Kudus could not find an assist or score a goal. He tried, but it was not for the lack of trying. He won, however, 3-0. And initially, the West Ham United were booing Kudus Mohammed with every single touch of the ball he made. They booed and booed and booed. After the third goal went in, they stopped booing him. And it was quite funny to watch. In the end, they won 3-0. And Kudus could have made it 4-0, but it did not happen. 3-0 in the end. And West Ham United, Tottenham Hotspur are third on the table. West Ham United could not follow up with that 3-0 win before the international break versus Tottenham Hotspur. And Graham Potter, more pressure on him. At home, they haven't been good. Chelsea thrashed them, and now Tottenham Hotspur have done something similar to them. Jordan Ayew was on target for his club side Leicester City. He opened the scoring for them. It ended 2-2, and Abdul Fattah who provided an assist for the late equalizer, which meant a share of the spoils. Fattah Wishaku, great start to the season. Jordan Ayew as well, an amazing start to the season for him, following up his international goal with another one for his club side in that 2-all draw. It was great to watch him in action this afternoon. Another player is our Katia man, Christopher Babunsu. He was also on target versus Al Hilal in their game in the Saudi Pro League game. He was invited to the Black Stars team, played in the first game versus Chad, where we lost concentration. But Christopher Babunsu, obviously, an amazing start to the season for him with Al Katia, with many questioning whether he should have actually made that move. Well, he did, and I think it's bearing fruit, if you ask me. The Ghana Black Queens are in with that story, are in action on the 2nd of December at the St. Mary's Stadium in Southampton. They will be playing versus the Lionesses of England, who are current European champions. Ghana will be using that preparatory game for the World Cup, for the African Cup of Nations qualified. The ladies will be preparing in earnest for that, and we hope that they can get the results that will empower them or that will strengthen their cause to do well in the qualifiers, which will subsequently serve as qualifiers for the World Cup in 2027. It will be played in Brazil, so it will be great to have the Ghana Black Queens in there. And Chantel, the likes, all those ladies will be in the UK, St. Mary's, Southampton, to witness that game. We cannot wait to see how it goes. 2nd of December, St. Mary's, mark it in your calendar. We'll be there on the 2nd of September to bring you all the updates. I have to say today, I admire Kudus Mohammed's ability, his mentality, because when they were even booing him, he looked so unbothered and was even doing amazingly well until they scored the third goal and the booing stopped, and he was even showboating at some point. That guy is a mentality monster. Unfortunate that what happened to him last season with Ghana not qualifying for AFCON and his a suspension with Tottenham, with West Ham United, 5 game suspension, which led to a very poor season. It affected him. It happens to the best of us. Unfortunately, it happened to Kudus Mohammed. We're happy to see him get back on track and do amazingly well for his club side. Mentality monster, in my opinion. Thomas Partey has made his first start for Villarreal tonight. He played versus his former side, Atletico Madrid. So it's great to also see Thomas Partey in there shining as well. And that is a bit of a summary for what has gone on for Ghanaian players this weekend so far. We wish them all the very best. We hope that next month or a couple of weeks' time, when we go again in the international game, the final World Cup qualifier rounds, we see players who play like this. We hope that the coach will play to their strengths. We have attacking players. We have players who want to attack. They need to be giving the instructions to do so. And I'm now convinced more than ever that it is a coaching problem, or to unleash the dragons. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your evening.